Hello and welcome. I'm about to show you my live solve of MEWC Madagascar Round 2, but I thought I should start with an apology to Nee, the case author, particularly for this case, because in the course of solving it, I just get very grumpy. I'm like, what the fuck, this isn't working, it doesn't make any sense. Most of it did make sense by the end, but I was getting ahead of myself and whatever, and it was late at night in New York, and I guess I had assumed that this round would be really quick like the last one was, but it wasn't at all. It took me ages, and it was late at night, and I was getting grumpy, so Nee, apologies for that. Anyway, here goes. Hello and welcome. I'm going to have a go at MEWC Madagascar 2025 Round 2. There's a 2 hour round, but I don't have anything like that time to spend on it, so I'm just going to see if I can zoom on through. So let's start my timer, see how it goes. There are two cases. So we got Dans la poche. Wait. Oh yeah, sorry. It said the case was in French and English, but I think that's just in two separate files, so that should be fine. So let's take them in order. Grab them from here and put them in my folder I have ready for this round. And I'm increasingly a stickler for preserving a copy. So let's do that. Our two files. And start with this one. For some reason my Explorer is running really slowly. Yeah, that is the Chile round, which I haven't had a chance to play the final version of, but I tested it. Anyway, okay, let's focus. Up until recently, you didn't know much about Excel, but you still made the effort to record every transaction in full sentences. Oh God. Okay. Well, this is going to be hard. Okay. The data set of transactions. In addition, you've identified keywords. Okay. Okay. Okay, fine. So first, throughout your data, cash inflows are positive amounts, money coming in, cash outflows are negative amounts, money going out. Determine a specified total in each game. Okay, seriously, what? Fine. Okay, so first let's make this a table, and I'll call this T for transactions. So we're interested in the quarter. Yeah, so that's going to be year this and round up month this over 3 to 0 decimal places. What have I entered? Oh, there we go. Fine. So then it's going to be, I guess, text after this, after space, -2. Yes. All right. So it's going to be some ifs. This, where this is this, and where the amount is inflows that's greater than 0. Yes. Okay, divided by 1,000. Do we round? Do not round your answers. Okay. And then this one should be -35 to below 3. So where it's less than 0. Yes. Okay. So here are 5 questions about outflows, and here are 5 questions about inflows. Happy days. To analyze the finance, you need to determine the account type for each transaction. A list of keywords you can use to summarize account type. Each transaction uses only one account type. Keywords are full words, meaning bank transfer matches bank transfer, but not bank transfer. It's based on the keyword list. Oh, got it. So where is the keyword list? Here it is. Okay. Okay, this is multiple. Any cash inflows, don't need to identify any keyword for it. Okay. There are more keywords than shown at first glance. To see the full list per row, deactivate the wrap test. Oh, sorry, keywords are over here. Gotcha. Oh boy. There we go. Okay. Fine. So I think what I want to do is first I want to just going to replace comma space with a comma, and then I'm going to say that, and comma at the end, and a comma at the start. It's not even the right way around to do it, is it? Blah. So, okay, whatever. So I need a category, and I need an account. How am I going to go about doing this? I think what I want is can I say import my lambdas. I'm going to flatten this first. No, that's going to be, God, I don't know. Some of these are multi-word, I think. Yeah, like botanical garden. Oh my God. Okay. Bloody hell. All right, so try this then. Try reg pattern of text split of this on comma space. And I shouldn't have made all these stupid changes here, but never mind. Do the same thing, but point to here and ignore blanks. Oh, what? Oh, sorry, yeah, not with a space. Okay. All right, undo that. Thank you. Okay. Then I think what I want to say is, yeah, let's just grab one of these for a second. Put it over here and say regex test this on these patterns. Oh, that is not a table, so just on those patterns. And sum of minus minus of that is 2. This is what I was afraid of. So there are multiple matches. So let's just grab these. Housing and household, hobbies, recreation, arts, and collectibles. Sorry, I linked the wrong column. What I really want to see is this. I guess, based on the warning text, it should be that one of these matches without a plural or something funny like that. No, I need the values. Time. Gosh, this is taking a while. Okay. Electrical repair, air conditioning installation, housekeeper, kitchenware, home decor. Monthly rent for an apartment. Does pest have a space after it? It does. That's really weird. Okay, so there's the word rent. Fine. What's going on here? Musical instrument, botanical garden, hot air balloon, collectible, embroidery, state fair, painting, carnival, aquarium, blah, 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 blah. I'm really confused right now. Okay, so I guess I think what I need here is probably /b. /b and that and /b. And now how many of these are true? Hopefully just the one. Yes. Aha. Okay. Well, then I think that fixed it. Let's hope so. Then do the same thing here. So I want to put /b here and all that stuff and /b. Okay, so then I'm going to say text join. Sorry. So for the category, I'm going to say if this is greater than 0, then income. Otherwise, I'm going to say text join filter this lock where regex test this text on this block. Sorry, text join. Let's just say with a comma space, all that stuff. Okay, now hopefully we only ever have one. Okay, we have some calcs and we have some multiple matches. Bloody hell. Ticket to a circus online, ticket to a carnival. These are both. Oh yeah, well, first of all, hang on. No, we're already ignoring. Oh, Jesus. This is a hot mess. All right. Briefly, what's the calc one? Whatever. Yeah, there are some with at least 3 categories. Bloody hell. Family, gifts, and donations. I mean, I don't know. It's something. It's not even totally clear to me that things are necessarily in only one category. So I guess we'll just go on for now, and then we'll say here, same idea. So let's just take it, I guess. So now we're going to filter this block where we're regex testing on this block. They all pass. What the hell? That's not good. Like direct deposit. It's got it. Huh? I'm so confused. Cash. Like cash should only match on the word cash. So what the hell are we talking about here? They all come up true. Really? How? Oh, because I've got all the flipping blanks. Ugh. I said ignore blanks. Why is this not working? Oh my god, it's driving me crazy. Text split. Ignoring blanks. Like, this is not ignoring blanks. What the frick is going on here? Because I put that in the wrong goddamn place. Ugh. These things that kill you. Okay. So, now are we good? I think so. Now are we good here? Bloody hope so. Okay, there are some that don't get classified this way. Paid electricity using MVOLA. Okay, where is MVOLA? There it is. Oh, it's capitalization sensitivity. Ugh. That's when you're telling us to be super picky. That is kind of, I don't love that. Okay, and here still corporate card. Corporate. No, there's no mention of corporate. All right, fine, whatever. Let's just go on. So I guess here I need to make this a lambda also, because this is too messy. Lambda desk. Desk. And we'll call it, I guess, back from desk. Okay. So let's try act from desk of that. Seems to work fine. Okay, moving on. Now let's calculate the net financial impact on a specific account over a given period. Okay. Oof. That is, gotta say, I don't like this at all, because for that, all of these need to be working, and dedicated toll card. Like, really should, like, either there should be a clear statement that not everything is categorized, or everything should be categorized. Yeah, it says classify each transaction. I'm very unhappy about this right now. Okay, so let's just take a look. Cash outflows during what quarter? 24 Q4. Come to 1865. I don't even agree. What? Yeah, cash outflows. What? What? Cash withdrew for. Hang on, what? This is income. Oh, God. Hang on a second. What the hell? Withdrew Arian analog for petty cash. What the flippin'? Okay, well, anyway, we're only looking in one direction. So there's the 1385. Fine. But then there's supposed to be some weirdness about for petty cash deposited as a check. Huh? I mean, deposited as a check, that doesn't seem like this is the right category. What the heck? I feel like there's a lot that's not adequately specified in this question, but anyway, whatever. Text after this, -2. So we want some ifs. T amount, where T account is this, and T quarter is this, and T amount is if is number search outflows outflow in here, then that's less than 0, otherwise greater than 0. No, I don't want to accept your change. Go away, leave me alone. One more closing bracket. Divided by 1000. Do not round answers. Okay. I mean, it's fine, well and good, but like, what about these and what about those? It's just with a corporate card with a dedicated toll card, there just isn't an account for those. Just frustrating. This one might be a case of, yes, I have not made this one case insensitive yet. So maybe that'll, yeah, that fixes some of those. Does it fix them all? No, it doesn't. Toll fee, okay, so, oh, Jesus, I don't know. I really don't. Fine, moving on. Let's just see if the bonuses have any hints, because sometimes they ask about anomalies in the data. Total net cash flow, all inflows minus all outflows across the entire data set. Sum of that over 1000 rounded to the nearest integer. Okay, without distinguishing between account types, how much money will you have in hand after all transactions are made? Okay, so it's going to be sum of your opening balances plus all of that stuff. There it is. Initial balance over 1000 and that. Yeah, fine. Yeah, that's already that's okay. After all transactions, an account type is a final balance higher than all other account types. How much is that balance? Provide the answer in thousands rounds nearest integer. Okay. So I say some ifs. Really not happy about this at all, but anyway. So if this where this is this, and then add this. Oh, whoa, thank you. Just down as far as 10. So the one that's higher than any other is the 8. Max it? No, sorry, max 14. Yeah, it's this one, so it's just cash. How much is that balance? Oh, jeez. All right, fine. Provide the answer in thousands round to the nearest integer, so round that over 1,000, 0 decimal places. Like this definitely requires everything being correctly classified, which I don't think everything is. Anyway, fine, whatever, let's keep going. Now you want to classify each transaction into a category using a list of keywords that relate to those categories. In addition to the keywords simplification, any transaction with a positive amount automatically is assigned income together with any other. Okay, fine. So otherwise income slash otherwise blank and all that nonsense. Really? That's a very bad start. Really? Monthly salary doesn't have. Ugh, fine, whatever. Filter this, and if not found, blank. So then I guess we get rid of that and we say text join. That and that. Okay. Yeah, so we have some blanks still, which are our errors. Don't care. And then we'll do the same thing here, I guess. Filter this. If not found, then blank. Fine. Okay, so what? So this then is going to be lambda desk. Ah, shit. Wait, no, sorry. The line is positive cash flow. Okay, I'm fucking trying to use a comma spaces delimiter. Okay, bloody hell. Okay, so then I guess we get rid of this and take this out of here and just add that onto the end of this. Fine, whatever. Okay, so then finally, except we're still supposed to. Super annoying. 2T bought, yeah, like this. Are we supposed to be matching this line into the thing? Is that the idea? No, because it's not there. So, fucking hell. Like, I guess you need to infer that this is positive from some combination of words to do with pay and receive and bought, but there's loads of those words and not a table to use, and it's not even always at the start because, you know, here, paying by MasterCard. This is ridiculous. How many transactions belong to the following categories? Fine. But hang on, if a single it should be counted in each one. Okay, count ifs. Category, star, and this, and star. What the absolute? Oh, sorry. Why on earth do I have multiple sheets selected? But fine. Oh god, didn't want to lose that, but fine. Count ifs, T category, star, and this, and star. Well, that at least matches. Okay, level 6. What is the total amount spent in the given category across all dates? Okay. If transaction balances full amount to be included, fine. So some ifs. T amount, where T category is star and this and star. Divided by 1,000. Do not round. Yes. And that's what it was. Yes. Fine. Level 7. What portion of the total expenses do the... This is easy, huh? Interesting. Do the following category represent during the given quarter? Okay. So total expenses. Fine. So some ifs. T amount, where T amount is less than 0, not less than equal to less than 0, and T quarter is this. And then same thing, but with an additional condition, which is T category is star and this and star. And then this over this, 3.28, yes, fine. Yes, fine. So take that, copy it down to 0. That's scary, but fine. And then what are we rounding? Round to 2 decimal places. Okay, so that's actually rounding to 4 decimal places, but that over that to 4. Okay. So back to here then. I guess I'll just do it by hand. Paid, 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 received. So that's income. Paid, paid, withdrew. Covered as pay, purchase, paid, bought, paid, hired, paid, purchased, bought, purchased. Okay, so it's literally just that one. Okay. Okay, so then, sorry, did I ever get around to doing this? I did not. So just take all of that, block it here, and then we'll replace description with this. We'll add data exclamation mark to each of the references here. And then here we'll just say if that income withdrew area. Okay, what? So what? Why is this? Yeah, this makes no sense. These are both called withdrawals, but one of them is positive and the other is negative. That's really annoying. It's also really annoying that this does not. Why is it showing up with spit? Oh, probably because it's a merged cell. Ugh. Okay, so then let's XLOOKUP this, but only that column in T description, returning from T amount, and say, I don't know, greater than 0. So yeah, we got one extra true there, fine. And then XLOOKUP this, just column G in T description, returning from T account. No, not account, category, right? Yes, category. Okay, so we will point this now to here. And then this equal this. Hopefully. Yes, all right, fine. My confidence in this case is just absurdly low, but I'm going to keep going. Determine which expense category has the highest total spending. What is the total amount in this category? Remember to include multi-category transactions. Ah, okay, fine. So, sorry, remember to include multi-category transactions in each one. I assume that means. Alright, fine. Wait, what? An absolute value in thousands rounded to the nearest inch. Alright, fine, whatever. So, let's just go to the category list and do it from there, I suppose. We'll say some ifs. T amount, where T amount is less than 0, and category is star and this and star. There we go. Okay, and the question was what the highest total spend, fine. And that is that 80 million, which is the very first one, housing and household. So we'll link that there, and then we want to divide it by 1,000. It doesn't look like we need to round it at all. Yeah, no, we don't need to round it. Fine. Let's say we only have one big account, ignoring any distinction, with a starting balance of 0. Finally, the sequence of data provided, at which date will our balance drop below 0 for the first time? Is this in date order? This is my only question. Let's just do this. Equals this, greater than equal to that. Are you freaking kidding me? No, you're not. That's what? Oh my god. Okay, never mind. Forget I asked. So equals sort H stack this with this by column 1, and then let's x match, no, x lookup 0 in scan 0 through this sum. Return array is this, and exact match our next smaller item. Which date? Yes. Okay. Then I think we're good. Let's take these all and put them in. Oops. Thousands round to the nearest integer. Yes. Fine. Say I don't think this will have gone well. I have no idea how they're going to mark that right, because this, yeah, this is a general, like, adopt your local format date setting, so that's surely going to be marked wrong, but whatever, I don't care. All right, so this goes in here, and this goes in here. This goes in here. This goes in here. This is a pretty small one. Goes in here. Wait, no, shit. Okay, no, sorry, that's it. 6 is there, and 7 is here. And woof, that was not an easy breezy case for me. Okay, let's hope this one is a little more relaxing. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't care about that. Thank you. All right. You are at the heart of a catalyst movement, a youth-led protest that has brought the country to a standstill. Your ability to think strategically will determine the movement's success at each level can be completed independently. Okay. The map. All steps take place on a gridded map. Each cell is a specific location. Okay, so hide the French version. Here's the map. Oh my gosh, the example is enormous, which suggests this is going to be terrifying. There's a lot going on here. Background color hex code. List of demands. Oh my word. Okay. Let's just see what it's. Let's give this a name. C3, good. So we'll call this MP. Then. Okay. 22 and 22. Fine. All right. Let's just look around a little. Map. All steps take place on gridded map. Protest. Numbers in the cell represent the count of protesters. Revindicant demands. All protesters within a single cell are united by one of 4 main categories of demands. Any demands will be claimed by moving on to cells associated with them. Right? I don't really understand that. Whatever. Okay. So, what? All right, fine. So we just say count ifs. MP is this. Oops. That. And we're interested in which two? These two. Okay, so the answer is 127. Paste with some. Okay, what is the total number of protests in the entire map whose primary demand falls under the political and governance category? I mean, what? Oh, okay. But I don't like this because these are colored in a different way to the, okay, fine, whatever. Don't know what to make of this really, but for now, we'll just do this. Then we will write color from legend. That's going to error out on everything on the inside, but I guess that's fine. And then I guess I'll just XLOOKUP. Well, never mind. I'm just going to leave that as it is for now. I'm going to call this MP call. Okay, so then some ifs MP, where MP call is that thing. Government and politics, political and government, whatever. Okay, level 4. All right, fine. Now we got to do levels. By going to the indicated location of the map country to satisfy what is the demand claimed by true. What? Huh? Okay, so I think this is just to ref. To ref. Oh, sorry, I haven't imported my lambdas. That's why it's not working. Try again. To ref of this on MP. Yeah, okay, fine. There we go. Okay. Map shows the distribution of people throughout the country. How many people are in the following ranges? Okay. Okay. So first I'm going to text split. I could just do this with a quick indirect, but I hate indirect, and I have been meaning, it's on my list, to set my toRef lambda up to behave better with this, but right now it doesn't. So I'm going to say to row of these, and we're going to say to call my to row and to call, as in convert to row and column number. And then we're going to say sum of index MP. Now there's 2 empty rows and 2 empty columns above the map, so blech. So index MP, this minus 2, comma, this minus 2, colon, index MP, this minus 2, oh, sorry, move that, and this minus 2. I think that's kind of sort of the idea. Those are my rows, those are my columns, and I did the rows before the columns, yes. Wait, no, what? Row before the column, yes, fine. Yeah, seems to work. Moving on. Level 3. Each group of people has different primary needs that will most likely drive the protest. Among the people located in the following ranges, how many have the specified demand category? Okay. Blah. Fine. I'll do all of this again then. Okay. So then this, the answer should be 146. Fine. So I want to some ifs. Index MP, all of that chit chat, where index MP call, all of this chit chat is that thing. Feel like I need a better setup, but there it is. It works. It will work when I copy this down. Let me just, this might be a good one to see where this question is going and whether I need to change tack. Okay, so we're moving around the map this time. That's a very different thing. And we do have bound. Okay, what the hell? Now we're back to moderate. There's an element definitely here of like just trying to make this gratuitously complex by offering directions in 10 different ways, but whatever. Okay, fine. All right, so I think the answer is I do not need to change my setup to allow for this because this is a temporary thing. Okay, so that's done, level 4. Your objective is to rally within the specified boundaries as many people as possible by moving from cell to cell from your starting position to a final destination. Your rally count begins with the total number of protesters in the start cell. Horizontal, vertical, and diagonal moves are allowed. Movement rules: from your current position, move to the adjacent radius 1 unvisited cell that contains the highest number of protesters without going outside the boundaries. Add the protesters from this new cell to your total. A cell can only be rallied once. Tiebreaker: if multiple cells highest up, then farthest to the left. Fine. Radius extension: if all adjacent cells, Jesus, are already visited, increase your search radius by 1 and apply rule 1 again. Stopping condition: the path ends as soon as you rally the protesters at the end location. Okay. Jeez. Okay. I think, just for comfort, this is going to be its own tab. So we're on example 4. Okay, so start in F6, say 2RC ref of that. So then, I want to grab all that boundary stuff that I did with this. That's 2 across, okay, so put it there. So we'll say let NB be this plus 2 row our offset codes. And so these are my 8 neighboring cells by row call reference. Then I guess let's say in bounds will be filter NB where clip of 2 row of NB between a low of this lock and a high of the a high of that lock is equal to 2 row of NB and the same thing is true for the column. So the column clipped between the column bounds, which are here, lock, and here, lock. Okay, sorry. Then give me inbounds. What am I missed a closing bracket here, I guess. Okay, so they're all inbounds. That's fine. Then what's my next move? New will be filter. Oh, but no, hang on. Stop everything, because if I have to do this all over again to expand the radius, that is not going to be good. So let's do it differently. Let's do map RC of MP not by call, start address text. Why did I make it text? Is to add of that. The distance function is max, which will get me my appropriate layers. Okay. So accept. Oh, can I? Yeah, I think I can actually do this. So I'm going to say from C3, which is that one and that one. Okay, so instead of MP, I'll say index MP, this lock, no, sorry, lock the whole way, -2, and this lock -2, colon index MP, this lock -2, comma, this lock -2. Can I do that? Apparently I can. That gives me 90 cells, which is 3 to 11, 9 by 10. Yeah, okay, good. That worked. Fabulous. So that takes care of the inbounds. So then we're going to say let A be that. Then we want to filter A where, I'm just going to pause because this should have just been an address because that's the way this is set up. So get rid of the to add here and just use it as an address. And then we're going to filter A where is error X match take, index, because it's the middle column A, 0, 2 against this. So that's the X match, that's the is error, that's the filter. And go up to there. Then I guess I want to sort A in the first place, so I want to sort it by the number, by distance ascending and then protesters descending, and the tiebreaker then will already be the right way, I think. So sort that by distance, which is third column, then protesters descending, increasing distance, decreasing protesters. Okay, so then it should just be index all of that stuff, row 1, column 2. So now we'll go F6, E6, D6, C6, C7, C8, C7, C8, yes, C9, D10, E11, C9, D10, D11, E11, yes, E10, F9, E8, D7, okay, fine, whatever. I'm going to say if this equals this, then, if or that equals that, or C5 equals blank, then blank, otherwise all that stuff. Ooh, it goes on a long way. There we go. Fine, I guess. So then it's going to be sum of add to, not add, I don't have add in there anymore, sum of 2ref of these. Don't think that'll, let's see, 2ref of that on MP. Let's just get rid of the sum for a second. I don't know what it'll do with the blanks. NA's, fine. So then let's do to call that 3, and then sum of that. And does that match 3, 0, 1, 4? It does. Okay, fine. Took a while, but we're getting there. Okay, so we do that. And I guess the other question is, let's say X match this against this. And that way we'll have an integrity check to say, have we got enough steps? And the answer is that we don't in many cases, so we need to do more. So let's insert a bunch more, copy it down, recalculate, do it a little better, but not there yet. So we'll insert a bigger bunch more, copy down, recalculate, and that seems to work for everything. Okay, so those are my answers. All right, level 5. You are traveling from a starting location following a precise route defined by a series of movements. The path is a series of movements separated by semicolons, e.g. blah, 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 blah. Each movement consists of a number of steps and a direction. Number by direction boundaries. Movements are limited to the map area. Wait, MP12 to AP56 is not the map area. Is it? Sorry, what? M12 to AP56. Oh, got it. Like the inner map. Fine. So I guess let's call this inner. Each movement consists of a number of steps and directions. Sure, boundaries, yes. If, for example, the last 2 instead of 5 takes you outside this area, ignore the 2. Oh, sorry, the last 2 inside of a 5. Okay, fine. Stop at the edge and wait for the next move. Fine. How many times you traverse a cell belonging to the mentioned demand category? Count each time your movement ends in a cell that matches the specified demand category. The starting point is not included in the count. Multiple passes on the same cell are counted each time. There's 3 different typologies of directions. Fine. Okay, so first thing I want to do is text split this by column delimiter of x and a row delimiter of that. Good. Now, is it only ever one type of direction at a time? It is. Okay. Then I might just be able to go straight to it. Let's try 2RC ref of this. No, that's not getting the numbers. Why isn't it? I don't know. But that's a question for later. What if I just substitute out the x? Now it is. Yep. Cool. Okay. So I want to scan 2RC of this. Wait, do you count the start cell? It's not obvious. Each time your movement ends on a cell. So I guess that means you don't count the start cell. I wish that was a little more clear, but I'll go with that for now. So let's say lambda AV. Then what do I want to say? I want to say if A plus V equals, I have some kind of clip function, RC ref clip, yes, of A plus V to inner, then it's just A plus V, but if it's not, that means it's gone out of bounds. Bleh. Yeah, I really need something clever to deal with this. Dunno. Let's take this out and pause that for a second. It doesn't even have a list of example movements. That's unfortunate. So 2 row of that is 15, and 2 col of that is hopefully going to be minus 15, and it is. That's fine. So what do I want then? If I have, suppose I start from here, let's say here, so from Q14 to RC of that. And I'm interested in going to RC of, let's say, up left using up, down, left, right. Yes, that one. So this plus 5 times that gets me there, and if I clip that to inner, it should be different, and it is. That's good. So then what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say 2 row of this plus 2 row of this times 5 gives me that. Wait, what? No. Oh, wrong. Bloody 2 row. Might need to change that name. I kind of like it though. I'm torn. Anyway, that gets you to row 9. And I want to compare that to the 12, which, I don't know. Let's see. This is row 12. And is this also column 12? Can't tell. Kind of annoying. Yes, no. 11, yes. No, it's 13. Oh my god, why would you not make it symmetrical? That's 10, and that's 9. Yeah, okay, fine. It's not symmetrical. Oh, this is just tedious. So I guess what I want is I want to know. Oh god, this is so hard to tell. So I want to say otherwise let start be a and unclip be a plus v and clip be clip rc ref of a plus v on inner. Then I want 2 row of clip minus 2 row of start. That's it, right? Absolute value of that. Min of the absolute value of that, and the same thing for the column. So it's that. So it's then going to be a plus, so this the number of steps you take is the number of steps. It's the smaller of the number of row and column steps to the edge. And then for each step you take, it's going to be multiplied by v divided by... crap. I can't say 2 row of v because that could be 0. If 2 row of v... Oh, fuck. This doesn't even work because if it's not going diagonal, then one of these will be 0 without meaning anything. Oh my god. This is horrible. I need a lambda for this. I know that Hayden and Bo have a neat little lambda for this. I had a sensible way to approach this when it came up once before, but I seem to have completely lost it. So, let's just go 2 row on the start, 2 row on end and on the clip. Then I guess I want to say if 2 row of the change is not equal to 0, then the absolute value of clip minus the start. Otherwise, let's just say 1,000. That's 2. And then just replace row with col in all of these. What? That doesn't make any bloody sense. 1407. Okay, so 12, 17. 1203, row 12. Ah, no. Not so. This isn't even what I wanted. Oh, God. Okay, here's what I want. Jeez, this is a mess. So, if it's not the same, then yikes. Then I want a plus. I want to take the last element of a sequence, which is how many rows, columns, oh, for the love of, let's say max of 2 row v and 2 col of v how many steps you need to take. Starts from a plus. Okay, so hang on, really made this too messy. Let's step size be that, and take sequence of step size a plus b, v over step size in steps of v over step size. Okay, so that's our sequence. Then we're going to say 2 ref of that on inner with an out of bounds of NA. And then we're going to call all of that with ignore errors. Can I do this? I think I can. Oh my god, what an utter howling mess. That closes the let, that closes the lambda, that closes the scan. No, missing something. Oh, never mind. Just try. Calc errors all the bloody way. What kind of calc errors? Empty array. Oh dear. Why? So if a plus v equals rc ref clip a v inner, like that should definitely be true at least for a while. Okay, just then put it over here a sec. Fucking me. Where's my? There it is. Say x. So that's x immediately. Why? Why? Oh, because M12, 15 down to the left is, yeah, fine. Can't go 15 down to the left, so you should stay where you are. Ah, right. Okay, fine. So then, yes. So then we need to start from A and have one more step. And now we're getting somewhere, just about. Except why is it 2 ref? I guess I want to add. Okay, now we're almost getting somewhere. So then let no, just 2 RC ref of A in a whole bloody bunch of places. Oh, it's just terribly written, but anyway. What? Oh god, that's bad. So why is the output not? Oh, right, yeah, because then you need to wrap it back in a bloody 2 add. Ugh. What a mess I've made of this. Okay, M12, M28, M28, M26. Right? Okay, so stay in M12, then you go 16 straight down. Lands you there, which is M28, sure, good. Then you go 7 down to the left, you can't. You go 2 up, that gets you M26, sure. Then you go 3 up to the left, you can't. But why is that one throwing an error when all the other ones did not? Oh, because it's calc. What? Jesus. God, this is such a mess. Step size +1, starting at 2 RCRF of A, yes. Do I do that? I don't think so. No. Okay, bloody hell. So let's just take this function and apply it to M26 and the other thing, which I'll come to in just a tick, which is this. To RC ref of that. So we're going to apply it to that and this. And it gives me empty. Really? Okay, let's do lambda to let. Okay. Let's just start. Okay. So just make out to be all that madness, and then give me that for a sec. -3. Ah, wait. Right. Okay. Fine. You're stupid. So your number of steps should be absolute value of that. Actually, it should be the max of the absolute values, because otherwise you could have one of them be negative and the other one be 0. Oh my god, this is going so badly. Anyway, fine. There we go. Whew. What on earth was even the question? The question was something about... is there text descriptions in here? No. Text description. Fine. Different question. Okay. Wow, this is just going so badly. So the question was, how many of these are environment? Okay, so it's going to be 2ref of these on MP call by reference to MP. Oh, that's terrible. What? So M12. Oh, right, got it. So different thing. We want to look it up over here. Whee! Okay, so we're gonna 2ref these on MP. And then we're going to XLOOKUP, oops, up here, please. Yeah. XLOOKUP all of that in these cool things returning from this. And then we're going to say, how many times is that equal to this? And we're going to say some minus all of that. Is the answer right? No, it's not even close. Oh boy. Detailed steps for all 3 examples are displayed in the example 5 sheet. Okay, well, then let's go back to the bit where we actually end up. Okay. Is a move false? What? Oh. Interesting. Yeah, I guess that would have been a cleaner way to build the model, but whatever. Oh, all the interim steps. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fine. Actually, that would have been, if I'd known that, that would have made this much simpler to build, because, anyway, whatever. I didn't. Now I know it. Let's make it much simpler to build. So we're going to say text split of this on that. No, sorry, on that. Then we're going to substitute the x out. No, actually, let's go back. Let's text split on the x also. And then let's do by row. Sorry, by row. No, by row of that lambda row if. Let's do sequence. Sorry. If sequence at row, then index row 1, 2, and that gives me 121 steps, which is much better. So then I want to do RC ref of that, and by reference to the dirs, I'm going to just combine all 3 of these. So it's going to be vstack rs with north, south, east, west, with up, down, left, right, and the corresponding directions will be our offset codes 3 times. Okay, that gives me that. Happy days. Then we're going to scan 2RC ref of this through all this sum. No, not quite sum, sorry. Lambda a v, and we're going to say if A plus V equals clip RC ref of A plus V, then A plus V, otherwise A. You don't like that. What? Oh, sorry. You've got to tell where. Clip on inner. Do that. Then let's just wrap that in a to add for a second. Okay. And then we just need something to determine whether it's a move, which is fine. Okay, let's just say and this equals this. Oh, that does make the question very much easier. Okay. Okay, so get rid of the to add. So we're going to say shift this -1. Is that the right? No. Well, yeah, so I want to know, is it equal to yeah, so now I'm going to shift by 1 pad width 2RC ref of starting point. And then we're going to say that is equal to this. Then I want to this plus this always be equal to 1. It is. Happy days. Okay. So then we're going to say let moves be that. Then we can say is move is mov is moves equals shift moves down 1 fill with 2RC ref cref of that. Then filter moves where is move. Now we're down to 52 things. Happy days. And then we want to ref those on inner should be fine. That gives me a bunch of these things. Then we want to next look up those in here. Lock returning from here. Lock. God, this case is taking me forever. Go away. Then we want this to be equal to the target thing. And then we want sum of minus of all that. Now it's 3. Jeez. Okay, fabulous. So let's take this, call that out for a second, and lock that there. Then let's say, oh wait, oh sorry, stupid, I have the sign of is move, wrong way around. Okay, that looks more promising. Then let's go back to out, see if that, and that looks better. Okay. So that matches 9. Does this match 19? Yes. 14? Yes. Fine. God. That took forever. Okay. From the starting location, what is the farthest cell corresponding to the specified demand? Okay. So we're going to say map RC of inner starting location is this. To provide the one located highest up, then farthest to the left. Fine. So then, sorry, I want to specify the function. Farthest horizontally, vertically, and diagonally. Fine, so it's max. Then I want to sort that on the third column in descending order. So then what's the question? From the starting location, the farthest cell card. Okay, so then we're going to filter. Let A be that, and we'll filter A where take A first column equals this And then it should just be that. So index that 1, 2. Okay, happy days. Level 7. British Marches 3 situations evolve. Roadblocks have been erected on all political and government category locations. It is impossible to move on to a cell where a roadblock is located. When the starting steps, how many cells are required to reach the farthest reachable cell corresponding to the specified demand? You can move horizontally, vertically, or diagonally. Do not consider cells that have been made completely inaccessible by the roadmark. If multiple cells have the same maximum distance, choose the one located highest up, then farthest to the left. Okay. I assume that you have to stay within the inner, but that's not totally obvious. So political and governance equals black, fine. I don't know. I guess let's just take this and this, copy, put it down here. Oops, sorry, nope. Paste like that, yes. Then delete these, and if I do that, will that work? It did. Hooray. So let's take this. I might have used stuff in here before, so I'm just going to go put in my other answers before I do that. And do I have any other levels? Yes. Level 4, which game number results in the highest final count of rally protesters. Okay, so we're going to XLOOKUP 10 to the 12 or whatever in game 4, level 4 answers. Returning from the game number, exact match or next smaller item. Across all games levels. Games in step 5, level 5. Okay, one demand category was traversed more frequently than any other. What was the total count for the single most frequent category? Exclude the example. Right. Okay. Fine. So then, let's just get rid of all of this stuff and take this out for a second. We want moves. So yeah, everything except the minus minus. We want the XLOOKUP here. Oh, right, sorry, we need the rest of the let. Yes, sorry, my bad. So down as far as there also. Okay, then call that cats, and yeah, I guess let's do group by cats, rows, 0. No, I don't want that. I want just 2-row cats. Okay, I don't want to include the example, so we'll just come down here. And then let's see which one of these goes furthest. Nothing more beyond there, so it is to here. Fine. So then I want to most of this. And the question is, what category or how many? One demand category, total count for the most frequent category. All right. So index that 1, 2, and good. And bring it up here. 300 by 300 cells, picture in the flag sheet. What is the sum of the red components? I really don't like that very much as a question, but okay, fine. I do have an efficient macro for this stuff, so we will write color RGB, and then we will say sum of text split of this on that times 1. Okay, so now let's do level 7. Are we on? We are on 7, yes, fine. So this should just be a straightforward jinx application of my maze lambda, I think. But the question is, are you allowed to go outside? I have to assume not. Right, color from legend. So I think what I want is maze bar cost, no, just maze from start of this directions of, we can go diagonal. Yes. So our offset codes, map actual is inner, and map valid is this not equal to this. Just F9 that, and F4 that, and okay. So then I want to flatten where inner equals this. Give me that. I think I can do that. And then the max is 44, but I didn't get the addresses. Okay, whoops. So now, what order are these flattened in is an interesting question. So let's flatten blah 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 addresses of inner. 12, 13, 13, 16, 17, 17, 18, 18, 19, 20, 21, etc. These seem to be in the right order, so then I think we should be fine to just say XLOOKUP, I don't know, whatever, 10 to 1,000 should be fine for here. In that, returning from this lock exact match or next smaller item. It does give AP13. I did lock that. What have I buggered up then? Inner equals that. Yes, maze of that. Our offset codes inner. Map that. What's the problem? Okay, let's get rid of the XLOOKUP outer piece. There it is. Okay, what? What's the bloody... Are they not the same size? Oh, yeah, sorry, whoops. I got it. I was thinking that I was flattening the addresses that were valid, but I'm actually flattening the addresses by category, which does vary by level. So, whoops. So we'll just cut that out of there, replace this reference with that. Okay. I don't know. It's late here, so I'm just gonna call it and go to bed. So 120, oops, all right. This one, 127. This. Wait, what? Oh, sorry. Bonus 3, but it's about level 4. Fine. Where are we? What is... Something is wrong with my alt tab at the moment, and it is driving me crazy. Just like sometimes can't alt tab between applications. Very annoying. Yeah, very annoying. Okay, let's just put these side by side, I guess. That'll do it. Okay. So here's level 1. Love how much more colorful they look when they're outside Excel. Level 2. Yeah. Level 3. I can tell you this took a lot longer than the first round, but then again, I totally bolstered up the first round even though I did it really quickly. Or maybe because I did it really quickly, I don't know. No, I think if I had taken my time, I might still have made the same mistakes. I'm not sure. But anyway, hopefully I'll do a little better. Oh, I seem to have stopped my timer as well, so I don't even know how long it's taken me. Oh no, wait, it's moving again. I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, all right, fine. So let's close that. Let's close that also, because I suppose I'm supposed to be uploading both of these. Anyway, I will not make you watch me upload my files, but Yeah, that's all I got for today. Much longer video than I was expecting. Thanks for watching. See you next time.